The fluorescent lights flickered intermittently inside the colossal chamber of the Xylara spaceship. Towering walls pulsed with an eerie bioluminescence, casting shifting shadows across the polished floor. In the center of the room sat the alien queen, Zyra, her multi-eyed visage filled with exhaustion and rage. Across from her stood the human, Captain Marcus Reed, his hands raised in a mix of surrender and defiance. "Why don't you leave me alone, human?" Zyra's voice was a low growl, reverberating in the air like distant thunder. "I have told you time and again, your presence here is an insult to my people." Marcus didn't flinch. Instead, he took a slow step forward, his voice steady. "Because you're not just the queen of your people. You're the key to stopping a war we can't afford." Zyra's eyes glinted with anger. "A war? You think your little threats scare me? You, a mere human, dare to lecture the ruler of the Xylara Empire?" Marcus clenched his jaw but held his ground. "I'm not here to lecture. I'm here to negotiate. You know the invasion fleet is on its way, and if we don't find a way to stop it, millions of lives, yours included, will be lost." The alien queen's tentacles twitched in agitation. "Stop the invasion. You speak as if you hold the power to command the stars themselves. Yet you cannot even command your own species to behave." Marcus sighed. "No, I don't control my species. But I can be the bridge between us. If you help me, we can find another way. There's more to this conflict than simple conquest." Zyra's eyes narrowed. "Explain, then. Why should I believe you?" Marcus pulled out a small holographic device and activated it. An image projected into the air, showing a war-torn planet, with burning cities and desperate civilians running for shelter. "This is Earth, my home. The human world's. The invasion fleet you lead threatens this world and many others. But what you don't know is that your own people's government is being manipulated by a faction that wants war for their own gain." Zyra's multiple eyes flicked over the image, her fury momentarily replaced by curiosity. "Manipulated? By whom?" Marcus hesitated. "By a shadow group within your empire, military leaders who crave power and chaos. They plan to use this war to seize control over all the colonies, including your own homeworld. The invasion fleet is just a pawn in their game." Zyra's tentacles curled tighter, a sign of her distress. "If what you say is true, then they have betrayed me, betrayed the Xylara people. But how can I trust a human? Your kind has deceived us before." Marcus stepped closer. "Because I'm risking everything to prove it. If you let me show you the evidence, we can expose them together. You don't have to fight this war." For a moment, the chamber was silent, the tension thick enough to suffocate. Then Zyra leaned forward, eyes glowing fiercely. "Very well, human. Show me your proof. But be warned, if you lie, I will make sure you regret ever setting foot on this ship." Marcus nodded, activating another hologram. Data streams flowed around the room, revealing intercepted communications between high-ranking Xylara officers plotting the invasion as a means to destabilize the Queen's rule. Names, dates, and orders flashed in rapid succession, undeniable proof of treachery. Zyra's face twisted in disbelief. This cannot be true." "It is," Marcus said softly. "But it can be stopped. Together." Suddenly, the chamber doors burst open. A squad of armed Xylara soldiers stormed in, led by a stern officer. "Your Majesty," the officer said sharply, "we have secured the perimeter. No intruders detected, except this human." Zyra's eyes snapped to the officer. "Commander Valtor, you've betrayed me." Valtor sneered. "Your Majesty, you're deluded. The invasion will bring glory and strength. The weak must be crushed." Zyra rose to her full height, her voice booming. "Then you leave me no choice. With a sharp motion, she unleashed a wave of energy that knocked Valtor and his soldiers back. Marcus, we need to move. They will come for you. Marcus nodded, already anticipating what was coming. Lead the way. Together, the unlikely allies sprinted through the labyrinthine corridors of the Zylara ship. Alarms blared as Loyalists and traitors clashed in fierce combat. Marcus marveled at Zyra's strength and command, the way her authority bent the chaos around them. At the ship's command center, Zyra accessed the central control panel. If we take control here, we can halt the invasion fleet before it reaches Earth. Marcus began hacking into the system, bypassing security protocols as Zyra guarded him from incoming reinforcements. The room shook as explosions rocked the ship, the battle raging on. Almost there, Marcus muttered. Just then, the doors shattered open. Commander Valtor stormed in, brandishing a plasma rifle. You won't stop the future, Queen. Zyra stood firm. The future will be what I decide. A fierce duel erupted. Zyra's energy tendrils clashed against Volta's weapons. Marcus finished the hack and shouted, "Control overridden. Fleet command suspended." The screens flickered, then displayed a message, "All ships stand down. Invasion aborted." Valtor snarled in frustration and charged at Zyra, but she struck him down with a burst of energy. The room fell silent except for the heavy breathing of the victors. Zyra looked at Marcus, her expression softer now. "You have saved my people, and maybe yourself." Marcus smiled tiredly. "We saved each other." Days later, on the deck of the Zylara flagship orbiting Earth, the alien queen and the human captain stood side by side, gazing at the planet below. "Why did you come here, Marcus?" Zyra asked quietly. "To prevent war," he replied. "But also, because sometimes, the greatest enemy can become the greatest ally." Zyra nodded, a faint smile curling her lips. "Perhaps there is hope for peace between our worlds, after all." As the stars shone brightly overhead, two very different beings forged an unexpected bond. One born of fury, trust, and the desperate desire to end a war no one wanted to fight.